situation. Right people, right time, just wrong location. Well, I've got a good idea. Just you keep me near. I'll be so good for. I could be so good for you. Love you like you want me to. I'll do anything for you. I'll be so good for you. It's a great one. Does anybody remember? Anyway, first of all, good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not only in the UK, but from around the world. Anyway, that was the theme from...
Well,
Okay.
the classics are ace, like right at the beginning of the song said, is that the Minders theme?
It is.
And Andy said, wrote the song, sing the song.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Yeah, that was it. That was his thing. Dennis Waterman, the Dennis Waterman Band. But a good piece of music, a great song, I think. And his name in the programme was Terry as well. So there you go. That's the sort of link.
Thank you to Dave for the super chat.
Dave, old boy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dave. Anyway, we've got a few watching now. There's a few people tuned in.
Some people saying hello from Mars.
Mars, yeah. Mars bars. Remember them? Milky Ways and all that, yeah. Galaxy. Anyway, let's not go into 70s chocolate bars. We've got enough 70s going on. Look, with all this. Look, you can't get more 70s than that, can you? Look, I've even got a Morris Marina there, look at that. Look, with the coat hanger aerial, look. Yeah. Anyway, number 6, look, remember them? 10 number 6, there, look. 10 number 6. Remember anybody remember 10 number 6? Anyway, this week, we're going to be looking at a couple of things. I've had a couple of requests for Moldy Old Dough, if anybody knows. I'm not sure if Moldy Old Dough was a hit, actually, in America. It might have been just kind of in the UK or Europe or something. But I think it was Europe, wasn't it? Moldy Old Dough by Lieutenant Pigeon in the UK. But anyway, I tell you what, everybody will know. It's In the Mood. Now, I was going to do a tutorial on In the Mood this time. I know I've done it before, but before I did it in the key of C. But you see, originally it is in the key of A flat. So I've had a few people sort of, giving me messages saying that they don't really want it in A flat because they prefer it in C. But I am going to do it in A flat for those that are interested. So we'll do a little. I'll play it first anyway, and then we'll go over it in A flat, okay? Because if you can kind of get it in the original key, it's got a certain sound to it, isn't it? So I'll play it first anyway. pretty fast actually, probably a bit too fast. I think Glenn Miller might have played it a bit slower than that, you know. But I mean, anyway, that's the idea of it anyway, because obviously it's a big band song. It's a big band song, and I'm trying to sort of kind of get it to sound okay on piano. And so, anyway, anybody up for looking at it in A flat?
First, I'd just like to say a big thanks to Ray and Russell Player, and now just come in Wayne for the super chat. So
Wayne, Russell. It was Wayne and Russell and
Wayne, Russell, and Ray.
Ray. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Drink to it, I think.
Oh yes, absolutely, oh boy.
And also a shout out for someone called, I don't know if it's Alistair or A Lester.
Okay.
I think they're a regular watcher. So,
Okay, well, cheers everyone. thank you for tuning in.
And everyone who's on the chat tonight, thank you very much.
Yeah, everyone on the chat. Look, I've got the Aspel.
Hey.
I'm still not sponsored, by the way. Still hinting to Aspel, but you never know. They might listen. They might watch one day.
A lot of people are saying that they really like that version of In the Mood and are happy to learn it in A flat. A lot of people also saying that they know of Moldy Old Do and would love to hear it.
Okay, well we'll do that after.
Great.
Okay then, A flat. I'm afraid the dreadful key of A flat. But anyway, honestly, the thing is about flats, and you know, it's all very well playing everything in C or G, and they sound fine. You know, you could do In the Mood in C, and it sounds okay. But honestly, if you can play things in the original key, there's something about playing a song in its original key. The flats. My granddad always loved to play in flats. He loved the flats, you see, in the sharp. So, you know, that's what I thought we'd do. Anyway, let's start. There's middle C. Middle C is there, obviously. We're going to start on the A flat above middle C. So obviously there's C, D, E, F, G, A flat, and there's the chord of A flat. Now, In the Mood, it actually starts on the chord. It just picks out the notes of the chord, you see. So it's A flat, C, E flat, A. Let's just get that far. A flat, C. So it's just the actual chord of A flat major. A flat, C, E flat, and A flat at the top. And then this A flat at the top kind of plays a few times. It goes 5 times, I suppose, if you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it does that. That's A flat, C, E flat, A flat. So after 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does that, it goes to G, then back to A flat. Okay, A flat, G, A flat, then E flat, then C. So, all together. And then, that's E flat, D, C sharp, C, B natural, B flat, and then A flat. So then it goes back up again. C, E flat, A flat, but then back down, E flat, C. So all together. Now this bit, that's B flat in the right. I'll tell you what the left hand is in a minute. So the right hand is B flat, C, B flat, A flat, F. Okay, again, B flat, C, B flat. Just kind of middle finger on the B flats, then say your little finger on the C, B flats, A flats, and then again B flat. So that bit. Now in the left hand, I'm not playing a chord here. I'm just playing a just 6 octave notes. They're B flats. No need for a chord. Just single notes. So there's no chords involved really in this tune, not really. So there's single notes. So you got that thing going on the right hand, and the left hand goes like this, look, B flat. So, sorry. Like that, so it kind of hits it at that time. Then E flat. And then it goes into the main do. So, octave E flats. Okay, let's just take the intro one more time. So, this is the left hand in the first part of the intro, doesn't do anything, it's just the right hand. So, the right hand just goes. Sorry. And then. And then you're in. And then that's the main kind of melody of the song. To be honest, the intro is probably the hardest part. Once you get to this melody part, let's just do that while we're here. It's C, E flat, A flat. So the secret of this in the mood thing is it's called swinging it. So it's kind of, so instead of going, you're kind of gonna go. So it's C, E flat, A flat, C, E flat, A flat. So that chord there, that is probably the only chord in the whole song. Is this? It's called A flat sixth. You don't need to get bogged down by the names of chords. Just remember what I'm showing, which is C with your thumb, index on the E flats, the third finger on the F, and the fourth finger on the A flats. So it's, and you're just playing this all the time. Like. Then that kind of accents these notes. So if this is the tempo, look. So they're the main chord notes. Now what I'm doing in the left hand is just a sort of, probably not what the original piano player in the Glenn Miller band was playing. If there is any, I don't know if there is actually any piano in it, but I'm just doing this. It's the chop, but it's the chop in A flats. So it's, but instead of going, I'm just doing it like. All it is little finger on the A flat, index finger on the E flat, and just hit it once, and then keep your little finger on the A flat, and then go to the F. So it's, so as you're playing, so you've got to try and get that stab in with the chord really, because if you don't get that in, it'll just sound like this. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea to do to begin with. Forget the stabbing of the chord to start with. Just go. But the stabbing of the chord, if you could eventually get it, says now. Now that changed. Okay, we're going to change to C sharp now. So there's only 3 chords basically in the whole song: A flat, C sharp, and E flat. So now we've changed to C sharp. Now the melody of the C sharp bit is C sharp, F, A flat. And the chop in the left hand, which is little finger on the C sharp, then the index finger on the A flat, thumb resting on the B flat. So you just do that. Any questions so far?
No questions. Just like to. Do you mind if I quickly ask?
Yes.
A bit of a thank you to Boogie Woogie Lake Girl.
I know Boogie Woogie Lake Girl. Boogie Woogie Lake Girl. Thank you.
And Christine for the super chat.
And Christine. Yes, I know Boogie Woogie Lake Girl, and I think if it's the same Christine I've got in mind, I think I know Christine as well.
So yeah, a big thank you to you.
Okay. Yes. Well, we know what we do when we get a super chat, don't we? We have a drink of Aspel cider, and I'm not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Why is that?
Mm.
It's just not fair. Anyway, I just have to buy my own, I suppose.
I don't know if this is someone who watched the live stream or was there in person, but George said, "What a great night at the Tamworth Tap."
Is that George the Gaffer?
Possibly. I think it could be.
Yeah.
Depends what George it is.
Yeah. Okay.
George Greenaway.
Okay. George. I don't know if that's George the Gaffer or not. Sorry.
Whichever George.
But
it was,
but the Gaffer of the Tamworth Tap in Tamworth is called George. Just for the record.
Oh yes, it is.
Okay. Cheers, George, old boy. It was a good night. So anytime you want to do another night. And anyway, I'm going to do a little shout out a bit later on about pubs and me available for doing gigs.
Oh.
But anyway, not yet. Let's just get to the middle bit of In the Mood. Okay, let's just see where we are. Let's just take it from the top, okay? So we've got the intro. It's in A flat, so it's... That's probably the hardest part. And then... And then we got the melody part, which is... Now, the next part is E flats. So these chords, it's just a chord of E flat, G, so... And in the left hand it goes to the E flat chop. Now the difference with this chop, what we call the chop, is instead of it going, you could do that, but it's just easier, I think, to start with, just to go. So instead of playing two hits on the E flat and the B flat like that, you just play one. Now this is the next part. It goes. Now what this is, it's just A flat, C in the right hand and A flat at the top. So A flat, C and A flat at the top. But no, don't play the whole chord. Don't need the middle finger for this one. It's just A flat, C, thumb on the A flat, index on the C, little finger on the A flat at the top, and octave A flats. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you move up to B flat and C sharp, whilst keeping the A flat at the top all the time with your little finger. So it's, see that? So B flat and C sharp and A flat, moving with B flat octaves in the left hand. So 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is an E flat bass octave with a C sharp and an F and an A flat. So, sorry, my fault there. And it goes. So what we've got so far is. Sorry. Goes around again. And on this bit, it says, okay, that bit is E flat, A flat, C. With A flat in the left hand. Then C sharp in the left hand, octaves with F, A flat and C sharp here. So D in the left hand, octaves with an A flat and a B and a D. So they all hit it 4 times. See that? A flat, B, D, with a D octave in the left hand. Then back to C sharp. So we've nearly got the song. So the part we're on now is, which we'll come to, but let's just play what we got so far, really slow, okay? Okay, so that's where we are. So we're gonna have a little break now from the tutorial.
Yeah, we've had a really nice message come in from Phil, so thank you very much, Phil.
Phil, okay.
Thank you. A big thank you and hello to Yvonne. And
I think I know Yvonne.
Yeah, and Richard, Adam, and to Thomas Williams.
Thomas Williams, of course, I know Thomas.
And
hi, Thomas.
I'm not quite sure how to say this next name. It's either, well, I don't know actually. It's Jelle is the spelling.
Say it again.
Jelle.
Jelle.
Very good. A big thank you to all of them because they all gave the super chat. So
well, thank you so much. And as you all know, every time somebody gives the super chat, I get drunker. Thanks to you. Well, Aspel won't sponsor me, you say, so it's not my fault.
It's tragic. Yeah, we've had loads of lovely, nice messages from a lot of people. A lot of people are missing your Name That Tune this week.
Oh, well, I'm coming on to that. I'm glad you reminded me. Because as I said before, we're back to the routine, by the way, now, until Easter. So for the next 6 weeks, we're going to be doing every Saturday tutorials, and a little bit of entertainment and Name That Tune thrown in. We don't want to make it all tutorials because it just gets a bit much tutorial. You get tutorial out of your head. So the good thing is about music, and this is why I got into the music business, because it's not all work. In fact, very little of it is work, to be honest with you. You know, you just spend a couple of hours a day practicing, and the rest is just have a good time. You know, so that's what it's all about. It's all about having fun, you see. Music is all about having fun. It's not meant to be serious, you know. Not like this guy, which brings me on to name that tune. Anyway, this is the first Name That Tune, right? I'm going to give the first couple of notes, which I've just done. Okay, watch this. Anyway, I'm going to give it a minute. Anybody get that? Then I'll do the next bit.
Waiting for someone to come through because there's obviously a delay. So, oh my goodness.
Anyone? Shall I do it again?
Yeah. Paul Roberts Clayton says, I can't live without you.
Yeah, but...
William says, can't live.
Yeah, but what's the actual title?
Eddie K says, I can't live.
It's that is in the lyric, but it's not the actual title.
Francis says, Barry Manilow.
No, he's not Barry Manilow. I mean, he might have done a version of it, but as far as I know, it's not Barry.
John Warman says, I can't live if living is without you.
That's the lyric. He's right with the lyric. But what's the actual title and who's the artist?
Tony's Tones says close, but I don't know if that's in reference.
Close.
Close.
Let's
see. TV Brian says without you.
Yes, TV Brian. Got it. Without you. By who?
I Am an Overcomer says The Carpenters.
No, I know where you're going with that. I Am the Overcomer because it is a bit Carpenterish piano. I'm with you. It's Carpenter-esque. But it's not quite right all the way.
Stephen says Nilsson.
Nilsson. He's got it. Who said that?
That was, sorry, let me just get that back, Stephen.
And who said the title before?
Oh my goodness. TV Brian.
TV Brian. I'll have to do a tutorial on that one actually.
Yeah.
It's making a bit of a few noises, this tape machine.
We've had quite a few.
Stop it, stop it, stop it.
We've had quite a few requests for Dance Monkey. You shouldn't have uploaded that video. Now it's all people will go on about.
I know. I've got to have the old man mask on for that though, haven't I really?
What, it's a mask?
That's all you're getting this week. I might do it next week.
Maybe. Right, there's so many comments going past, honestly. A lot of people liking that song, I think. You didn't do your
Oh gosh, I didn't. But I forgot about that. But here we go then. Now that's the TV Brian and Steve. Is that right?
Stephen, yeah.
Stephen. Okay. Okay then. So, all right now. The other thing I'm going to go back to in the mood in a minute. Now I have got an idea for everybody that's learning Boogie Woogie. What we've done so far is a metronome. A metronome. Now, most people have a metronome. There used to be these things on top of pianos that like have a thing click, 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 and they're really good to help you with the timing. You see, to stop you speeding up or slowing down. So, the thing is about a metronome, it's a really good idea to practice your boogie woogie to a metronome. So, if you've got a kind of like now, if you want to come over here with the camera, Elsie. I haven't got a metronome actually, but I have got a similar kind of thing. People have them on their phones. This is an old RX-11 Yamaha from 1986. It's a drum machine. It's got all sorts of sounds on it, you know. It's electronic, obviously. But look, I love this sound. Claps. And I've programmed a metronome sort of thing, so it's going to go like this, look. Now, you can program it at any tempo you like, right? And it's a really good idea. You can practice your boogie. So if you've got a chop, it's probably a bit loud actually. Let me just turn it down. So there you go. So there's the metronome. It's a really good idea to get yourself a metronome. I happen to particularly like that sound because it's claps. Now, some people have them on their telephones and they go beep, beep. It sounds like a fire alarm, you know. You see your fire alarm's going off. You don't want that. So, because they come on, all your smartphones will have a metronome. But it's if you want to practice your boogie woogie riffs that we're sort of doing in this series of, you know, live tutorials, or it's really, and you can set the tempo. You can set it really, really slow if you want, or really, really fast, and it's brilliant to help you keep time. Okay, so just a thought. Just thought I'd throw that in, but also it brings me on to name that tune again so soon. Name that tune. What starts like that then? Like a metronome. Anyone?
Don't think quite yet we've had anyone.
Really?
Yeah, so someone said Beatles, but I don't know if that's in reference to the picture. I think that's in reference to the picture at the back.
Okay, I'm gonna get it again.
Baby Love. However,
Yes, who by?
Well,
Well, that's not Baby Love.
Yeah, William said, "Where did our love go?"
Yeah, that's the
So
one.
I can really see. Yeah, I thought Baby Love
Yeah,
was first.
they're kind of they're more or less the same.
Yeah, Mark Rolfe says Diana Ross.
Yeah, Diana Ross, super.
Oh, and so does Jay.
Where did our love go?
All I'm calling them is
Baby, 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 where did our love go? Anyway, well done, well done. That deserves another. Oh, hang on. What's...
Yep. Nice.
Okay then. So, let's get back to In the Mood. The tutorial. And Moldy Old Dough is coming up very, very shortly. Okay? So, okay, In the Mood. So far, this is where we're up to. So the next part, part B, let's call it the B section, is this. Okay? Now what that is, it's C and E flat and A flat in the right hand with an octave C in the left hand. So you play C, E flat and A flat with a C octave in the bass and play all at the same time like this. And then leave that middle finger free, so you got thumb, index and fourth, but this middle finger's going to be free. To play the F like that. So it's, that second chord is B. It's B diminished for those that want to know. B, D and F and A flats with a B octave bass in the left hand. So it's, and it goes. So this chord here, D, F, A flat, B. B, and then, yeah, so it's, so that kind of chord is slotted in while your octaves are still on the B natural. So it's B flat octave bass with a C sharp and an F and an A flat and a B flat. So it's, but what I'm doing in the left hand, instead of just making it sort of single notes like this, I'm kind of bouncing it, kind of going with the rhythm. So again, this chord here, B flat in the left hand, octaves with C sharp, F, A flat and B flat. And then these notes, E flat, F, A flat, C, so, and then E flat at the top, then repeat. And then third time repeat again, so it does it 3 times. This bit is E flat in the left hand, octaves with G, B flat and E flat, middle finger free to play the C, F sharp, A and E flat at the top. Play the C again, back to E flat, so. So does it 3 times though. And again. There it goes. That bit is octave, so it's, so you got your left hand and the right hand at the same time. A flat, just single notes, A flat, B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, so E flat to E, so sorry. So and then you go down to the E down there. And that's E natural to E flats to E C sharp, B, B flat, and then C sharp, B, B flat, and A flat. So again. Okay, so far we have got literally half of In the Mood done. Nice. So, is everybody kind of okay with that?
I think everyone's
in the mood in A flat.
I think it's going well. To be honest, yeah. Robert says hello from an ex-Hackneyite.
So Robert's from Hackney.
Well, yeah.
Wow, where is he now? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, there's quite a few things going on in the chat. A few people from Moscow, interesting.
Moscow,
and
wow.
Florida, a lot going on all over the place.
Okay then, so what we're going to do now? We're going to do a little song, and we're going to go back to Nielsen again. Does anybody recognise this one then? A Nielsen song. Anyone recognise that?
I think I do, but not quite yet on the chat, no.
Okay. Everybody's talking at me.
TV Brian's got it again.
TV Brian's got it. What's he got? What's he say?
Oh, he says everybody's talking.
Yeah. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear what they're saying. Only the echoes of their minds. People stop and staring. I can't see their faces. Only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Backing off of the northeast wind, sailing on summer breeze, tripping over the ocean like a stone. I won't let you leave my love behind. I won't let you leave my love behind. I won't let you Okay.
A lot of people are saying they remember John Denver's version.
Did he do it?
A lot of people are saying that.
God, I wonder what that sounded like. So, what film is it to then?
I've seen a lot of people saying. Let me just see, just to make sure I'm getting it right. Let's see. Midnight Cowboy.
Yeah, well done.
And I think
who's got that?
Was said by the ones I can see here are from Isabel and William.
Well, Isabel and William, here's to you. Here's to Isabel and William. You got it, Midnight Cowboy.
Yep.
Nelson. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on.
Some people are complimenting the high note there.
This helps you.
Another super chat from Christine, thank you.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christine. Oh, hang on.
Yep.
We've got to do the old. Now, Moldy Old Dough. By the way, in the mood, we're going to carry on the next part of that next week because it's too much. I think it's too much.
Yeah.
There's too much going on in it. We've done half of it. So, and this is going to stay on the stream. So, you know, if you've missed any parts, if you've gone a little bit too fast and so on, you can always tune back into it. I'm going to keep it on the old channel there, and you can go back to it. So, yeah, take your time then. So.
And Stephanie, throughout the whole stream, has been saying that Moldy Old Dough composed in Kingsway, Coventry, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
Kingsway,
right.
Coventry.
Who said that?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, you're absolutely right. In Coventry is quite correct. Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to do it. So, I'm afraid we're in another awkward key, everybody, which you're not going to like. We're in B. We're in B, and I think the reason why they did this in B is because there's like a tin whistle on the record. So. That's how it starts with the tin whistle. It goes. So.
Yes, Stephanie and Gary have both said Lieutenant Pigeon.
Lieutenant Pigeon, yeah. So, anyway, let's have a quick look at that. Okay, let's go for the flute bit first. I think it's a tin whistle, actually. But anyway, it goes like this, look. It's in B, okay? It says E flat, then F sharp, C sharp. So, to B with the little finger. A flats, F sharp, B. And then it repeats. And it goes. So again. Right, so they're the notes. You can kind of see those for yourself what they are. But then this bit comes like this. The bass on the piano is doing this. So it's going like this. Look, it's going like just B, just look, octave B. So it's just like octave B's like this. So it's little finger and thumb. So. So this is the bass. So, and the right hand is going in octaves. And it's, I'll tell you what it is, there's your middle C, there's the C above middle C, and it's this E, it's this region here, so it's. So if you were to play it in single notes, it would be. C sharp, E, A flat, B flat. So, but the thing is about this song, it sounds better when it's played in octaves because that's what it is on the record. So instead of going, you see, you've got to play it in octaves like this. So you've got your thumb on the E flat here with your little finger on the E flat there. So, and when you land, so you're just playing single notes, and you go B flat. Sorry, B natural, I should say. There you go, there's your E chord. And then A flat to C sharp minor. Then C sharp, E, A flat, and then B flat, C sharp, F sharp, and B flat, which is the chord of F sharp, with F sharp bass in the left hand. And then it goes octave, F sharp, A flat, B flat, B flat, so B natural. So then that's B, so it's B, and then F sharp, so it's this inversion, B flat, C sharp, F sharp, and B flat, and then down there. It's the same notes, but just down there, C sharp, F sharp, and then B flat, C sharps, and then it goes C sharp, E flat, E, and then A flat with a C sharp in the left hand. So A flat, C sharp, E, and A flat, and then to E, and then back to B. Then the chorus goes again in octaves if you can. Moldy old dough. And then it goes back to the beginning. That's pretty much it, really. Okay,
nice.
then.
A lot of people are liking that. Yeah, it's
But that's the whole song.
it's very popular.
There's nothing else that goes on in that song at all.
Okay, there's a Oh, we've got some trivia from Stephanie.
Stephanie, okay.
Who says that she's from Coventry, and
Yeah.
the lady who played the piano
Yeah.
was my great auntie Hilda, and
Really?
her son Robert played the other piano and the flute/tin whistle.
Okay, so Hilda is Stephanie's great aunt.
Yes.
God, that's amazing.
And apparently the original piano is in a museum in Coventry.
Yeah, I have heard that. I heard that bit actually. So has she got any other information on the band?
Well, maybe now that she knows that you're interested, she can send some through. And we'd
Yeah,
like to hear it.
definitely, yeah.
think I just saw Dr. K on the chat. He said, "Show us your red socks, Terry."
Well, here they are. Look, they're a bit faded at the moment. I'm waiting for Dr. K to... Dr. K's very kindly ordered me some, so I'll say no more.
Yes.
I get them from Dr. K, you see.
Of course.
He's behind it all.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking, has Terry got his red socks on?
I do. I have them on. Look, don't worry. They're here.
We've had some requests in the future for you to play Sweet Caroline and Let It Be.
Okay, we're going to do Let It Be now.
Yeah, cool.
In fact, you can do a tutorial on it if you want, but let's just play it. Look.
Sure.
Do a close up on the old
Right.
on the old hand. I'll do it slow. Look, it's in C actually, so it's. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Although there may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be now, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. I'll wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh let it be. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, ooh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, oh let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. There you go.
Brendan says McCartney will get the royalties for this one, Tezza.
I know, yeah, trouble in it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we've had another message from Stephanie who says, Hilda passed away a few years ago, but
Yeah.
Robert and Nigel Fletcher, the drummer and voice of Moldy Old Dough, are still going strong and are often found at the Coventry Music Museum.
Brilliant. Oh, I want to meet them. Could you put a word in for me?
Oh yeah, put a word in for him.
I'd love to meet. Yeah, I did hear that Hilda had passed away. Yeah, it's brilliant. I do see her on some of the pops on YouTube sometimes. Actually, she's brilliant playing the piano. Yeah, so that's a bit of a tribute to Hilda, really, wasn't it? Tribute to Hilda, yeah. I can't play as well as Hilda, but is it right as well? I asked Stephanie that they recorded it on an 8-track reel-to-reel, a bit similar to this actually. In is it like in a home studio?
Possibly. We'll have to wait for her response.
Because that's what I heard.
Uh-oh. Look at this mess.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Somebody threw a wild party. Anyway. Name that tune, time. Okay? Name that tune. Now let me see. Right, here we go. Anyone?
Okay. We're having.
Come on, Dr. K.
There's a bit of a delay.
A bit of a delay with Dr. K.
Oh, TV Brian says not rocker.
TV Brian, you're on fire tonight. Now, yes, of course.
There are so many people shouting at you to play Minder again. I don't know where this is coming from.
That's okay.
And yeah, there are a lot of people coming in to say not rocker now. So the whole chat at the moment is just not rocker and Minder.
Not rocker and Minder.
That's the only thing going on.
I suppose I have to let it be. You gotta put the tempo a bit. But I've run out of drink.
Oh, that was my fault.
Drink. Now that's a hint.
Ah, I
Right?
see.
It might come.
We've still got this little tiny bit. It's quite tragic
Yeah.
to see.
I could suck it off the carpet, I suppose. Okay, so it's not rocker, is it? Dramatics.
Very nice.
I must play that more often actually, because you know what happened during that?
What?
Another drink came.
Ah.
It just appeared.
It just appeared.
It just appeared. There's a bit of magic, you know. There's a little bit of magic in the world.
Brendan says, don't give him any more cider, Elsie. He'll topple over.
He might be right.
Yes.
He might well be right.
Oh dear.
Anyway, any more chats? What about this one? Here we go. Name the tune.
Well, Matthias or Matthias said Jesus, so I'd say they're pretty close with that one.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
And William said happy day. Rob said oh happy day.
Yes. I think they're all right. I'm going to give them all a big.
Very nice. people do like that one.
Okay, so what was the other one? The one in Minder.
Tippy Tumble says, "What's happened to Minder?" So I think you should put their minds at rest.
Get their minds at rest. I like that. Like you did there, Elsie.
Thank
Like
you so
what
much.
you did. Okay. 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 Let's do. Let's show them how it's done.
All right.
Actually, the good news about this one is it's easy to see. If anybody's interested in learning this, so I'll do it fast first. Look. There's the dirt on there. Look at the muck on these keys. Look. Oh, I'd have to complain to the cleaner. Anyway. There's your intro. Let me just go over it very quickly. It's not as hard as you think, to be honest. E flat starts, octaves. Thumb on the E flat here. Thumb on the little finger on the E flat up there. Just does that. E flats, octave, D octave, C octave, B flat octave. Now you see this bit. This is the best bit. It actually it's F, E flats, and C. But what makes it is when you go, you gotta play the F sharp, but slide. Don't play it. Just use it as a stepping stone to slide onto the F. So with the sustain pedal on, like that, and then you end on C. I'm just doing the chop in the left hand. It's probably not what the piano player did on the recording, but you know, who cares? So then G, A, D7th, and then it's D, F sharp to A, and then E flat to D, C, A, G. But the most important bit of all is it says F and A. So instead of going, it's F and A, slide from that E flat to the E with your G there. If you want to change the situation, right people, right time, just wrong location. This bit, A and F to G and E, F and D, F sharp and C to G, and the left hand is doing the, on that run up it's going D, E, F sharp, so D, E, F, F sharp, G. Now, if there's any part of this song you want to learn, right, before going through everything else, the reason why the piano's getting dirty is because I've got a plaster on my finger, and every time I do that, all the dirt from the plaster rubs off on the keys, and it's
Let's stop talking about the dirty part.
it's quite annoying actually. But anyway, I've got a splinter on my finger today, but that's the other stuff. But look, if you, honestly, if just go up to a piano and do that. Honestly, even if you don't play piano, or even if you're not interested in playing the piano ever, and you don't want to learn any tunes or chords or minors or majors, all that boring, tedious stuff, just go up to the piano and go. I mean, hands up who wants to do that. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Brilliant.
It's easy. You don't have to be a piano player to do this. Okay, there's your middle. Okay, you do need to know where middle C is though.
Always important.
But you have to ask Brendan about that because he'll tell you all about that. He's got loads of merchandise, by the way, out now. Absolutely fantastic, by the way. I've been given some complimentary merchandise from Dr. K, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing, best quality, fantastic. And I'm not just giving him a plug or anything, but I can honestly say it's fantastic. And anyway, look, middle C, go up an octave to middle C there. Now the E above it is what you want with your index finger on the E. See? So C, middle C, C above middle C, and go to E there with your index finger in the right hand. Now put your little finger on the A and just play that really, really hard and really loud. Now, then use the same finger, the index finger, to play the E flat. And then back to E again. So it's just 2 notes at any one time. But the secret is so basically in the right hand it's just this. E, E flat to E, back to E flat to E. But make sure at the same time the little finger's playing the A. That's what gives it the effects. Because if you just go up and do that, it won't sound any good. But when you got the A at the top, it makes all the difference. Just one note, but it makes all the difference. Look. You see? So, now, this is very important, this last chord. It's E flat with your index finger. It's little finger on the G, which is there. And then it's with your thumb, play the A and the B together. Okay? So you go. And then in the left hand, play an octave G. So. One more time, really slow. But it's got to be quite staccato though. Don't sort of play it long. It's got to be. So. Here we go. This is how it's going to sound in context. So, 1, 2, 3. If you want to, I'll change the situation. How's that?
Well, there seems to be a lot of things going on in the chat right now. I think everyone's been liking that. But Dr. K has been, let's say, spamming, saying everyone needs to ask you about the live gig that you and Dr. K are doing and the giveaway to the fans.
Yes, well, I didn't know actually that this was meant to be a secret actually up to now, but obviously not. Okay, myself and Dr. K and special guests, I have to add. Special guests, that'd be my brother Anthony, harmonica. Possibly Elsie getting up to do a couple.
Yep.
And Elsie, you up for that?
Yes.
You'll get up and do a couple of songs?
Sure.
Join in on the Boogie Woogie? And Ola will be there, of course. The Russian Dr. K's bodyguard. And yes, and other special guests will be there. They will be announced nearer the top. Now, this possibly isn't going to be happening for about another 5 weeks. It's going to be possibly just before the Easter holiday or just after the Easter holiday. So it's going to be on a Saturday, and it's going to be at St Pancras Station at the Elton John Black Piano. Now, the great thing about this, apart from all the special guests that are going to be there, and of course Dr. K himself and myself are going to be there, and my brother Acoustic Milestone Anthony, and possibly even my dad might get up and do a bit. You know, if you Kevin R. Mars. The big thing about this is there's going to be a big giveaway of free T-shirts, of Don't Bash the Piano T-shirts from Dr. K, and from myself, red socks.
Ooh.
Now, the thing is though, it's first come, first served. There's a limited amount to be given away. We've got so many to give away, and they're going to be free, absolutely free. All you've got to do to claim your free red socks and free Don't Bash the Piano T-shirts from Dr. K is to simply just turn up and be there at St Pancras. The date hasn't been confirmed yet. The date, myself and Dr. K have only just been recently in very, very, very sort of high-profile talks about the whole thing.
Brendan has confirmed that there will be 100 pairs of red socks and 100 T-shirts.
Oh, there you go then. So Brendan's confirmed. I wasn't sure before how many. I thought it was a limited amount, but that is a limited amount, really.
Yeah.
So there's 100 pairs of red socks to be given away, and also 100 T-shirts of Don't Bash the Piano T-shirts to be given away. Won't cost you a penny. All you got to do is get your train fare, get your bus fare, and meet us on a Saturday afternoon. It will be possibly roughly, I think it's going to be around, it's usually about 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. GMT British time, and it's usually live streamed. But obviously if you're live streaming and you're watching, you can't get the freebies. You've got to be there. You've got to actually be there to get the freebies. But yeah, so that's going to be happening hopefully in about...
He said probably the end of March sometime.
Okay, end of March. That sounds good. End of March. So, but we'll keep you informed. If you watch Dr. K's channel, obviously you all do, and you watch my channel, there's going to be a trailer to give you a week or 2 weeks notice before it actually happens. But get there and get the free red socks, get the free Don't Bash the Piano T-shirts, and yeah, there'll be special guests, obviously. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay then. So we're going to be... I'm going to do a boogie woogie, and I think we're going to have to call it a day really for this week, and I'll be back next Saturday. But before I do go though, at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 p.m. GMT, British time, Elsie, who's actually doing the camera work for me.
I'll turn the camera around, hang on.
Right, she's going to turn the camera around. Hi, Elsie. Hi, everyone, I mean.
Hi.
Well, Elsie's going to be on 8 o'clock on her channel. It's called... If they put Elsie Miles into YouTube, will they find you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so that is it used to be Queen Elsie X, but
Yeah,
Elsie
that was
Miles
a
now.
while ago.
That was a while ago. So if you go onto Elsie's channel and you put Elsie Miles, just if I go to YouTube, put Elsie Miles, and she'll be doing her live stream from here. She'll be playing guitar, piano, playing Life on Mars, and of course a lot more.
Life on
A
Mars.
lot more, but obviously that's the signature
Life
dish.
on Mars is...
That's the signature dish.
Yeah, I'd
isn't it?
say so.
And Life on Mars, and a lot more. And you know, tune in. I always tune in. I always watch them upstairs and on the computer, and it's a fantastic show. It really is. She plays guitar. See, whereas I only play piano, she sings, she plays guitar, she writes her own songs, plays ukulele. Do I need to go on? Do I need to go on?
And I think we've just had a super chat there from Samir. I don't know if
Oh
I'm
yes,
saying that right.
yes, Samir. Thank you, Samir. Thank you, Obwa. Yes, you will definitely get a special.
And one more from Lord Paul Brace.
I know,
saying,
Paul.
Hi Terry and Elsie, you both have a fantastic channel. Have a drink on me, birthday boy Paul from Tamworth.
I met Paul and Jessica in Tamworth, at the gig in Tamworth that we did. Now, that's just reminded me actually. Steve in George in Tamworth as well. George the gaffer, George Greenway. I want to thank you for looking after us in Tamworth and showing us around your wonderful pub in Tamworth. If anybody ever gets the chance to go to Tamworth in the Midlands, it's just outside the Midlands. Wow, the Tamworth Tap, it's called the Tamworth Tap. It's really old. It's like it's medieval. It's medieval pub, and he's brought it back to the original. George, the gaffer, and his wife, of course, have brought it back to its original, state. It's just amazing. Just you go there, the pub garden. You go. It's like a museum. It's a pub stroke museum. It's a museum with a bar, with fantastic local ales and ciders. It's fantastic. I did a gig there. Now, what I was going to ask was if there is anybody watching that's a pub landlord or a pub landlordess. No, not landlordess. Landlady. Sorry. I am available. If you watch my live stream, it's called the Tamworth Live from the Tamworth Tap. You'll see what I do now. What it is, if you've got a live stream, if you've got a piano in your pub, a piano that's reasonably able that I can play, not terribly out of tune or anything, that it's kind of reasonable. I'd like to live stream a gig from there. So I am willing to go to your pub. If you're a landlord or landlady watching, I am willing to go to your pub, wherever you are, and I'm going to take special guests with me. I'm going to take acoustic master Anthony, who plays harmonica and guitar, and we'll do the gig with me. I'm going to take my dad, who's Kevin R. Miles, who gets up and he sings a few of the old songs, like Every Time We Say Goodbye, It's Not Unusual, Tom Jones, that kind of thing. We are willing to travel to your pub to do a gig. All we need is a piano that's pretty decent to play, tuned. And that's it. We supply our own kind of PA vocal and that kind of thing. We just need an acoustic piano. Now, wherever you are in the UK, or even outside the UK at a push, we can go there, we can get there. But if you could just email me and we could just discuss about, the logistics, I think is the word. It's terrymiles8@msn.com. That's Terry, Terry, Miles, MILES, 8, figure 8, at msn.com. terrymiles8@msn.com. I will be more than happy to go to your pub on whatever night we can arrange and do a live stream. The idea is that I can live stream, and you don't mind me live streaming from your pub, on this YouTube channel, just as I am doing now. And yeah, so I go along with Acoustic Milestone, Elsie and my dad. We're a little bit of a team, and we go onto the acoustic piano, we live stream, we can play a gig we can do 2 hours.
And we do have to make sure that wherever it is, I know I hate to say it, but it has to have some kind of
signal,
4G signal or Wi-Fi, so that we can
stream
it.
Or 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to have a signal. I meant to say that. I don't mean the toothpaste signal. Sorry, no. It has to have a 4G signal or a 5G or something. It can't be 3G.
A big thank you to Ray for the super chat just now. Thank you.
Ray. Thank you, Ray, old boy.
Oh, you've started a big debate about 5G in the chat now.
Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. Should it be this way? Should it be that way? Should it be Huawei? Sorry.
That was such a funny joke.
Okay, I'm going to play one more. everybody.
A lot of people saying that McCartney will be having a good dinner tonight.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there.
Oh,
Be vegetarian though, isn't it? Sorry, nothing wrong with vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian.
I know.
I'm vegetarian.
I know.
One chopper's given to the super chat. Very much. Thank you.
Who has?
One chopper.
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 This is for you.
Yeah. And this is for you too, Chopper. I like that name. Okay, everybody, that's it for tonight. Now, don't forget, Elsie is going to be she's going to be broadcasting from 8 p.m, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m, GMT, British time, tonight, this evening, in probably about, was it 2 hours' time, Elsie, or something like that? Hour and a half, hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls from around the world. An hour and a half. Tune into Elsie's channel. You won't be disappointed. It's fantastic. But I'm going to go now. And next week, we're going to be looking at some... well, I'd like to hear, what would you like to learn?
Oh, well, I mean, if I read you all the requests, you'd get a lot of Dance Monkey, but I don't know if that's...
No, I'm not going to do Dance Monkey, because that's a little bit of a sort of a gimmick, a novelty thing. So
I know what you
let's
mean.
not do Dance Monkey. Let's do, anything else apart from
I mean,
Dance?
maybe you can play it on one of your future live streams.
I will play it, but I can't be
Yeah,
teaching
I
it.
know,
You know,
yeah. There are many tutorials online for that anyway.
There are.
Well, I think there's a lot of people asking for ELO, actually.
I'll tell you what we'll do then. I'll tell you what we'll do. Mr. Blue Sky for next week.
That's
How about
a good
that?
idea. I was thinking that.
And I'll even add in the vocoder.
Oh, that's a big.
Does everyone know the bit, the vocoder bit? Mr. Blue Sky. I've got a vocoder. In fact, here it is. Look, it's not plugged in at the moment, but this is a vocoder. This is what they did Mr. Blue Sky on. This is a reproduction, to be honest. This is called a Roland VP770. Now, Mr. Blue Sky, on that funny bit I said the funny bit, the bit that's kind of sounds like a bit of a 70s metal Mickey bit, it was done on a VP330. But this was a reproduction that came out in 2006, and I bought 2 of them, you see, because and they're very collectible. It's a VP770. So I'm going to set this up next week. I'm going to play the piano as well. And when it comes to the Mr. Blue Sky, on the sort of, let's call it the Metal Mickey roboty bit, Mr. Blue Sky, we're going to do. I'm going to plug this in, get it fired up, and you'll hear it. It's very authentic, very, very authentic. Okay, Mr. Blue Sky for next week, and just some more general boogie woogie tips. Yeah. And I've had a lot of requests as well for Boogie Woogie Stomp.
Huh.
Now let's do the intro of Boogie Woogie Stomp next week, along with Mr. Blue Sky. What a difference! Mr. Blue Sky and Boogie Woogie Stomp all in the same lesson. God, where else would you find that? Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all the super chat. Thank you. And I'm going to go now because Elsie's going to be broadcasting from this very room. So I've got to get the place sorted out for her. Got to clean up all the spilt drink. the smashed bottles, all the ashtrays and all that. Oh, spray the air freshener around. Open up a few windows. My God, Miss Jones. Next week, everybody. Next week. Next Saturday. Boogie on down.